The Grammys aren't just about music. They're a full-blown fashion spectacle. Some stars nailed it, while others, well, let's just say they took risks. So, let's break down the most talked-about looks of the night, from jaw-dropping glamour to, questionable choices. Let's start with Sabrina Carpenter because hands down she had the best look of the night. It's like fashion magic, flirty, fun, and somehow completely wrinkle-free. The Best Pop Vocal Album and Best Pop Solo Performance winner stunned in a dreamy J.W. Anderson gown, proving once again that she knows how to mix playful and glamorous effortlessly. But the real showstopper? That near-butt cleavage. It was equal parts elegant and daringly cheeky, literally. Give this woman another award because she just served Best Dressed with a side of scandal.
This is my first Grammy, so I'm gonna cry.
And the award for the nakest look? That goes to Bianca Censori, or should we say Bianca the Censored, because this outfit practically needed a blur filter. Well, was it even an outfit? At this point, we have to wonder if Kanye's stylist is just sending her out wrapped in vibes and calling it a day. She and Kanye were reportedly escorted out after she ditched her coat, revealing a completely sheer dress with absolutely nothing underneath. Well, if the goal was to make an impression, she definitely nailed it. Whether it was the right kind of impression, that's another story. While some were shedding layers, Lady Gaga reminded us that more can be just as jaw-dropping. Wrapped in a dramatic black leather corset and an oversized skirt, she was serving full-on gothic grand dame realness. The microbangs? Sharp. The boots? Killer. The Tiffany necklace? A touch of unexpected elegance that elevated the whole look from witchy to wealthy. She didn't need sheer panels or sky-high slits. This was a masterclass in making a statement without showing skin. Then there's Charli XCX, who took home 3 wins and stole the show in Jean-Paul Gaultier couture. The gothic meets glam gown balanced dramatic ruffles with a structured corset, while lace-up boots added just the right amount of edge. Now, imagine this in full neon green brat mode. Instant fashion history. Even in this muted shade, though, Charli looked incredible. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift kept it simple and elegant in Vivienne Westwood. Nothing groundbreaking, but definitely a win. Red, bold, and totally in control. The corset bodice? Snatched. The asymmetric skirt? Dramatic, but effortless. And let's talk about that beaded garter chain peeking out with a little T. A subtle flex that could stand for Taylor, or Travis. Coincidence? We think not. Beyoncé, she stepped on stage in her custom gown. All we could think was, how is this staying up? The dangerously low neckline and keyhole cutout, accented with a pearl the size of my rent payment, made it clear. Beyoncé may have gone country, but she did not go conservative. And she wasn't alone. Blue Ivy joined her in a regal royal blue gown, proving that style and star power runs in the family. Billie Eilish. Oh, Billie. The Prada ensemble was giving early 2000s emo prom, complete with a tiny hat, tie, and chains. Somewhere, Avril Lavigne is smiling. But let's be real. This oversized, effortlessly cool look is so Billie. The shades, the jacket, the polished shoes, pure rock star mystery. The random white panel on the back, though, giving kick me sign energy. We love you, Billie, but this was a choice. Chappelle Rowan, our Best New Artist winner, went full ballet corps in vintage Jean-Paul Gaultier couture, and it was pure drama. The dress, covered in Degas' iconic ballerinas, felt like a work of art, romantic, theatrical, and totally unforgettable. Honestly, one of the best looks of the night. In my home, in a custom etro gown, embracing the sheer trend with black lace and striking orange embroidery. It was daring and dramatic, but did it fully work? That's up for debate. But beyond the fashion, she dedicated it to immigrants worldwide. A queen in every sense.
You're loved, you're worth it, and I will always fight with you.
It was their first time on stage together since their epic Super Bowl performance in 2020. As for J-Lo's outfit, bold choice, but it didn't quite hit the mark. Miley Cyrus and Olivia Rodrigo almost had a twinning moment, both stepping out in sleek, slinky black dresses, but with plenty of strategic skin exposure. Miley went full 70s glam in a Saint Laurent leather halter dress with cutouts so high and wide, they were practically escape routes. She was serving Cher in Bob Mackie realness, minus a few sequins and plus a lot more skin. Meanwhile, Olivia kept it effortlessly chic in a vintage Versace gown with dramatic cutouts that whispered, "I'm edgy, but make it elegant." Neither look was groundbreaking, but let's be honest, sometimes showing just enough is all you need to steal the spotlight. And Miley, she didn't just bare skin, she also walked away with a Grammy for her duet with Beyoncé, proving she had one of the night's hottest moments in more ways than one. But his biggest flex? Walking away with 5 Grammys, including Record of the Year for Not Like Us. Meanwhile, Jaden Smith showed up in a sleek black suit. Oh, and a literal castle on his head. A statement, a metaphor, a new Airbnb listing. Whatever it was, you couldn't ignore it. And Willow Smith said, "Who needs pants?" and showed up in a bra, underwear, and a coat. This is the level of confidence we can only aspire to. If you can pull this off and look chic, you've won fashion. Jack Antonoff and Margaret Qualley arrived together. But let's talk about Margaret's Chanel dress. Why does Chanel keep putting her in shapeless, washed-out gowns? Either they need to let her go or give her something worthy. Award shows are the ultimate stage for celebrities to flaunt their style, whether they nail it or totally miss the mark. So, who takes the crown for the best fashion? Musicians at the Grammys or actors at the Golden Globes? Let's find out. First up, Zendaya. She lit up the red carpet in a custom Louis Vuitton gown, pure sunshine in dress form. The golden orange hue was stunning, and the strapless silhouette with a full train was absolute perfection. In my opinion, this was hands down the absolute best look of the night. She wasn't just channeling old Hollywood glamour, she owned it. Ella and Dakota Fanning delivered a rare sister act, and both were flawless. Ella chose a stunning Balmain ball gown with 1950s vibes, featuring leopard print accents that showed her daring choices truly pay off. Meanwhile, Dakota turned heads in a sheer red Dolce & Gabbana gown that matched the carpet. That bold red lip? Perfection. These two didn't just show up, they showed out.
Because of doing things for Ripley, I've worn Italian designers to each of the big events, and I've enjoyed kind of indulging in the La Dolce Vita vibes of it all with Ripley, so it made sense.
Zoe Kravitz was the epitome of elegance in her Saint Laurent monochrome look. The bow detail at the back added just the right amount of drama without trying too hard. Good job, Zoe. And Selena Gomez, she skipped the main carpet, but still served a modern-day Cinderella moment in pastel Prada. With her Prince Charming Benny Blanco by her side and fresh off their engagement. It was a night to remember.
This is Prada, and it feels very Cinderella-like.
Yes.
So I thought I would lean into that.
Now, Nicole Kidman. She wowed in a silver Balenciaga gown, exuding elegance and sparkle. The color, though, didn't quite pop on her, but she still pulled off that perfect mix of glamour and sophistication.
Wow. And those earrings.
Vintage, yeah.
Vintage.
Yes.
Okay, Nicole,
I'm
do you
all
remember
vintage.
the first time you went to the...
Next up, Emma Stone brought a burst of color in her scarlet Louis Vuitton gown, paired with a fresh pixie cut. Stunning as always. Meanwhile, Demi Moore was the epitome of old-school glamour, shining like a diamond in a champagne flute. Absolutely breathtaking.
You were telling me about the texture in this fabric. It's a mix of satin and metal?
No, it's silk with some metal threads.
So it does or it doesn't wrinkle?
Well, we're going to find out.
And then came Angelina Jolie, in a metallic fringed Alexander McQueen number straight off the runway. She skipped the hooded headdress from the show, but honestly, she didn't need it. The dress was drama enough, and that's saying something for Angelina.
So good. Did the kids give their seal of approval when Mama left the house tonight?
Yes, Z is here, and she gave me a.
She's
Gave me,
here?
yeah, she's.
Where is she?
She's
Why's
hiding
she
over there.
On the other hand, not everyone nailed it. Carla Sofia Gascon wore a one-shoulder Saint Laurent gown in bold colors, but the arm-wrap train combo? It gave major curtain vibes, and the color palette didn't quite do her justice. Then there was Ariana Grande in vintage Givenchy couture. After a year of bubblegum pink Glinda looks, she pivoted to Audrey Hepburn chic. The result? A little too precious. Honestly, the pale color and prim styling made it feel more pajama party than Golden Globes.
Tell me about this beautiful dress.
This is Givenchy 1966 archive.
Oh, it's archive.
Yes, my stylist Mimi and I found it, and we were so excited. And it's yellow because follow the yellow brick road.
Cynthia Erivo, another Wicked star, also tried to bring the drama with a layered Louis Vuitton gown, but it missed the mark. The plunging neckline and puffy skirt seemed like they belonged in two completely different movies. Looks like both of them need a bit more magic for their red carpet moments.
This is Louis Vuitton.
Oh,
Got them.
come
and
on.
They've done me well, you know? I
And
feel
you,
very, very good in it, that's for sure.
Catherine Hahn, meanwhile, showed up in what looked like a casual Friday outfit. A black blouse and mustard skirt that made us wonder if she got the wrong memo. Honestly, this was the worst look of the night. It felt like she didn't even try to dress to impress. Sorry, Catherine, but this isn't a PTA meeting.
How did you come up with this?
Oh, I just thought it was the coolest. It's ultra Zara, and yeah, it just fills me, and it's very comfortable.
It
you
is
can lose the
so you.
So, who do you think stole the show? Which musician had the best look at the Grammys? And which actor wowed you at the Golden Globes? Drop your picks in the comments.